Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here, with your day one outlook for both fire weather and severe weather. We have an elevated fire weather area today that encompasses eastern Arizona, most of New Mexico, and a little bit of western Texas for the elevated. So, in synopsis, the remnants of a significant mid-level trough will remain over the western CONUS today. Given the colder weather and precipitation across some areas of the CONUS, the southwest will be the region of primary concern today. However, by mid-afternoon today, 500 millibar winds will struggle to reach 40 miles per hour over much of the southwest. Meanwhile, northwest mid-level flow continues over the Pacific Northwest, while the jet mass formerly over the southern plains continues to progress eastward with the cold front surging offshore of the eastern U.S. Southwest. Near normal surface temperatures for this time of year and a well-mixed boundary layer in place over the southwest will contribute to south and southwesterly surface winds of 10 to 20 miles per hour and minimum relative humidities of 10 to 20%. These weather conditions in place over receptive fuels, ERCs hovering on 80 to 90th percentile, will yield elevated, with some locally critical fire weather conditions today from around 10 a.m. local time to around sunset. So that's your day one fire weather outlook. Stay safe and vigilant in the elevated today. If I were you, I would gather supplies immediately, such as food, water, clothing, toiletries, medical supplies, a flashlight, a cell phone, phone chargers, extra batteries, and a battery-powered radio in the event that you need to evacuate on a moment's notice, because fires can start to spread quickly. Please avoid outdoor burning in these areas today. Because all it takes is one little spark for a fire to start to spread quickly. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground. Even if they're not lit. Because one, that's littering, which is illegal and unsafe and can lead to a fine should you get caught. And two, all it takes is one little spark for a fire to start to spread quickly. And make sure your cigarette is fully out before throwing it away. So, now, stay safe and vigilant in these areas today, and now I'm going to go over to the day one severe weather outlook portion of the video. So anyway, there are two areas where we have slight risk areas for today for severe weather. One covering western Texas, another covering extreme southeastern Ohio, extreme northeastern Kentucky, northern West Virginia, northern half of West Virginia, north central Virginia, Washington, D.C., northern Maryland, the Maryland Panhandle, the northern half of Delaware, southern half of Pennsylvania pretty much, including my area, most of New Jersey, southeastern New York State, including New York City and Long Island, southern Connecticut, and southwestern Rhode Island. Cities in today's slides include New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Newark, New Jersey. And there are two marginals for today, one covering east, central, and southeastern New Mexico, and parts of Texas. The other marginal today covers central Tennessee, most of Kentucky, parts of Ohio, central Virginia, southern half of West Virginia, as well as a little bit of northern West Virginia, southern Maryland, southern Delaware, parts of Pennsylvania, far northwestern New Jersey, a little bit of New York State, parts of Connecticut, most of Rhode Island, and southeastern Massachusetts. Cities in today's marginals include Nashville, Tennessee, Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky, Lubbock, Texas, Laredo, Texas, and Providence, Rhode Island. Going to today's tornado threat, there is a 2% chance of an isolated tornado today that encompasses west central Texas. The only city included in the 2% tornado risk today is Pecos, Texas. And now for the wind threat there is a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. There's only 15% wind risk today, and that covers northeastern Kentucky, southeastern Ohio, northern half of West Virginia, north central Virginia, Washington, D.C., northern half of Maryland, northern half of Delaware, southern half of Pennsylvania, including my area, most New Jersey, southeastern New York State, Long Island, southern Connecticut, and southwestern Rhode Island. The 15% wind risk area today includes New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Newark, New Jersey. There are two areas where we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today. One covering much of Texas and east central and southeastern New Mexico. And another covering parts of Tennessee, parts of Kentucky, parts of Ohio, parts of Virginia, parts of West Virginia, southern Maryland, southern Delaware, parts of Pennsylvania, far north central New Jersey, parts of New York State, parts of Connecticut, most of Rhode Island, and southeastern Massachusetts. The 5% wind risk areas today include Nashville, Tennessee, Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky, Lubbock, Texas, Laredo, Texas, and Providence, Rhode Island. And now for today's hail threat, there is a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today, covering west central Texas. Cities in the 15% hail risk area today include Midland, Texas, Odessa, Texas, Del Rio, Texas, West Odessa, Texas, and Pecos, Texas. And there are two areas where we have a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today, one covering parts of Texas and parts of eastern New Mexico. The other 5% hail risk today covers far northeastern Tennessee, eastern Kentucky, southeastern Ohio, parts of Virginia, all of West Virginia, Washington, D.C., most of Maryland, all of Delaware, most of Pennsylvania, including my area, all of New Jersey, southeastern New York State, including Long Island and New York City, pretty much all Connecticut, all of Rhode Island, and southeastern Massachusetts. The 5% hail risk areas today include New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Newark, New Jersey. Now, if you look at the black dashed area, the black dashed area is level 1 of 3 on the hail intensity index. Or excuse me, level 1 of 2. Level 1 of 2 on the hail intensity index. The black dashed area is the highest potential for hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger today. Really? The black dashed area is the highest potential for 2-inch hail or larger. Alright? Cities in the black dashed area today include Del Rio, Texas, Eagle Pass, Texas, and Pecos, Texas. So, in summary, scattered severe and damaging winds and isolated hail will be possible with thunderstorms from the central Appalachians into the mid-Atlantic and southern New England this afternoon and evening. Severe thunderstorms with large hail and isolated severe gusts may also occur today across parts of west and south central Texas. So, that's your day 1 severe weather outlook. Stay safe in affected areas today. Whether you're in the slight or the marginal, because sometimes slight and marginal can produce some pretty strong storms, and you don't know what the heck slights and marginals can pull off sometimes. And I will have my day 2 severe weather outlook this afternoon. Take care.